That whole process of coming to the United States, that took how many years?
I got here at 12. November 28, 1990 is when I got here. We lived in Germany a year and a half, and then we came here.
So you did it the right way, obviously.
Yes.
What do you think about what's going on at the border right now? You have some context you can share, because I don't really understand the ins and outs of coming or trying to migrate to this country legally.
Well, I mean, so you got what, 8.5 million people so far. In the history of America, we've never hit 225 in a month. We just hit 225 in a month. We had first time in the history of America where more illegal immigrants came here than babies were born in a month. First time in the history of America, more illegal immigrants coming here than babies being born. Okay, so that's a 50-50 if you look at it. Illegal immigrants, Americans being born, all right? And they're projected to get to 12.099 million by the end of it, Biden's administration. And there's a lot of, different, you ask the question, what's the motive? Why are they doing this? Why are they making it, the way it is right now? There's a guy, I don't know if you guys saw the video, when the guy's coming through the border and he's with his family just a couple days ago. And he says, you are not very smart, because if you were smart, you would know who I am. Right, if you know who I am, you're going to see what I'm going to do. This guy's straight up threatening the guy that's recording him, saying, you're going to see what I'm going to do to you. What are you going to do, guy? Yeah. What are you going to do?
And the sense of entitlement, you can say these things and still be allowed to come to the country.
Oh my God! The fact that this is the part where yesterday I'm on the Bill Maher show. We're in L.A. and I'm having a conversation. Weird day yesterday. We get to L.A. We have a couple great meetings. I'm with Bill Maher, and then while we're with Bill Maher, I'm asking him questions. I said, "So tell me about what you think about Newsom. I think Newsom's a very good politician. I think he's going to win. He's a winner." I said, "He's a winner." Yeah. I said, "How do you base a winner?" "I don't know. I like him. I think he's going to win." I said, "Well, I base a winner based on data," because he said Democrats are more data-driven than Republicans. They're more detail-driven than Republicans. I said, perfect. If you're claiming that Democrats are more data-driven than Republicans, let's talk about the data, okay? If we were to rank who is the worst individual in the history of California that hurt the state, there's a very easy argument to make that Newsom is in the top 5, period. He's smooth, he's formidable, very good talker, incredible deflector, can do spin zone like at the highest, maybe better than anybody in America today. I don't know any better spinner than him. I don't know.
Biden should have hired him as his press secretary.
But I think he is number 1 draft pick for the left to become a president. So then you got, on the other side, when I ask him, tell me about stats, it's like, I don't want to talk about this. So he gets upset.
Yeah, he knows. He brought it up.
But top 50 states, okay? If you, I asked Bill, I said, Bill, why is your show so successful? How do you judge it? Is it because you're a good mouthpiece, or how do you judge it? Data, right? Because it's eyeballs. It's growing. You get millions of eyeballs. If you don't get, so what would happen right now if your show started getting 200 views on every video you did?
Right.
He says it wouldn't get 200 views. I said, what if it did? What if your show went from millions to 200 views? How would you look at it? That's a failure. Great. Since 1851 today, there's only one person in the history of California that 3 years in a row, their net migration, they lost more people. Top 50 states, 2023, okay? Number 1 in losing the most people is California. They're at the bottom of the worst states in retaining people. Right. Florida's number 1. I think Texas is 2. Tennessee is 3. Worst state in losing people. California, then New York, then Illinois. Data, right? That data tells you what's going on. So question then becomes, why do they want these illegal immigrants to come here? AOC kind of leaked the strategy, right? And AOC said, well, we have a problem right now. We don't have an immigration problem here. We have a documentation problem. All we need to do is take these guys and do what? Make them citizens. Okay. Yeah. But here's what's going to happen. The damage has already been done. Okay. People have already entered your community. There's nothing we can do about that. They're inside here. Okay. And how many people does it take to do a 9/11? 75, 2,000, 2 million, 18 million, or one? One person is all it takes to do another 9/11, right? All you need is one. So they've already infiltrated. They've already come in. Now, if you look at Biden and you look at Obama, this one's going to be a little bit weird for Republicans to listen to. Biden is the greatest. He's the GOAT when it comes down to illegal immigration. There's never been a greater GOAT than him in illegal immigration. He's let more people in than anybody else. Now, Obama on the other end, you know what he's the GOAT in?
Yeah.
In deportation,
Deportation.
right? So how is it? President VP, the VP becomes president. This guy lets in the most immigrants, illegal immigrants. This guy deports the most illegal immigrants.
Strategy
okay?
change.
Strategy change, right? But so what do you think is going to happen if a Trump gets elected? I think Trump is going to become the GOAT of deportation. ahead of Obama. And when they try to go and try to talk about all the fences and stuff like that, he's going to say, you guys are delusional. Your GOAT of deportation is Obama. The GOAT of illegal immigration is Biden. You guys are so confused, you don't even know what you stand for.
Yeah.
But the reality of it is we got to protect America. This is very dangerous what they're doing. It makes no sense. Nobody in the right mind is going to be like, yeah, listen, I got an extra bedroom. My kids are sleeping in the other room. It's okay. I don't know who you guys are. Go ahead and sleep in that bedroom. No one in the right mind, left, right, center is going to do that.
Yeah.
So it doesn't make any sense. So for us, yeah, we came here legally. And, then this kind of leads to the other conversation, which you can always tell where someone's at when you ask them this question. Here's a question. So let me ask you a question. Somebody comes to America. Who owes who? What do you mean? Who owes who more? Yeah. Does America owe the immigrant more, or does the immigrant owe America? That answer will tell you what that person believes in.
Right.
So somebody says, I think America owes the immigrant. No, he doesn't. Right. No, she doesn't. Yeah. No, I think the immigrant owes America. Yeah, they do.
They do. Of course.
I owe America. America doesn't owe me nothing.
Yeah.
I owe America everything. That mindset.
That's what JFK said. I forget the statement. I don't want to butcher.
Do more for your,
right. Yeah.
Don't ask what the country can do for you. Ask
exactly.
what you can do for your country. But that's the concept that we've gotten away from. Right. It's, no, what can you do for him, and what can the country? We got to do more for our illegal immigrants. No,
well, that's what Democrats want. They condition their voters to be relying on the government, and that's exactly who's coming into the country. They're playing chess. That's what they want. They're going to change the demographic of this country. That's why they're doing it. They don't care about the safety of this country. I'm convinced of it.
And they keep saying that's a far-white conspiracy theory. Which
I mean, you just went over the
sense.
statistic. More illegals came in than actual Americans born. First time ever.
First time in the history. Mm-hmm. In the history of America, where more illegal immigrants came than Americans were born. It's a scary thought.